Hey everyone, this is Professor Hall. Welcome to English 21, the discussion boards. These discussion boards count for 10% of your grade. And the important thing about the discussion boards is that this is your area to communicate with the other students in the course. Remember that anything you write in the discussion board becomes the property of the school. So we want to make sure that everything that is said in the discussion boards is appropriate and positive. So let's look at these discussion boards together. We're going to go here by clicking discussions. So as you can see, there are only 5 discussion boards. Here's where you're going to come first and introduce yourself in the water cooler and let people get to know you. Let's take a look at this water cooler together. In order to create your thread, you will want to click Reply and create a thread about yourself. I just clicked that Reply button, and this gives me a place where I can title my thread, which will be your name. And this is where you can add content about yourself and who you are and what your interests are and so forth. Once you fill out all the information that you want to write about yourself, be sure that this is saved as your name. Then you will post the reply. And then you will go through the course and you will reply to others. Let's see how many are required for the water cooler post. Okay, you talked me into it. I was originally going to require 6 posts, but we'll go with 4. Yours plus 3 responses to other students that you'll see listed when you go into the discussion board. You don't need to make this a long dissertation. It's just a short message to say hello and that you read somebody's profile. And remember to try to find people who don't have any replies yet. Everybody wants to feel like they've been acknowledged and said hello to. So that's the important thing about that water cooler. Each of these water coolers do count for points, and this one is the one that is the most important of all of them. So this one is where you will be able to ask questions. Go back to this discussion board frequently and see if people have asked questions or answered questions. This is your student lounge, so you're free to go in here and talk to each other through typing into the discussion board and enjoy this forum. I'm going to grade based on your participation in whatever is required. For example, the grammar discussion board for Module 1 requires 4 total posts. When you complete those posts, I will see that in my grade center, and I will give you the point credit. And the same thing goes for these other discussion boards. Now, if you're like me, the discussion board idea has been in other courses just a quick place to go on and fulfill the requirement. But for this course, it's important that students get to know one another and help each other through this process. And I have set up the discussion boards so that it's your area where you can talk with each other. These don't need to be long posts, except for the assignment number 1 from Module 3. That one is important, and I do want you to take time with that. But these posts where you introduce yourself and tell folks what you're interested in, put a little picture in there, keep everything appropriate. Discussion boards are fun, and it's a good outlet, and it's a good place to go and earn 10 points for the semester. And those 10 points may not seem like a whole lot, but at the end of the semester, I promise you they will be. So enjoy the discussion boards. Keep it light and polite and appropriate and always, always positive. And that concludes this tutorials on discussion boards for English 21.